Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalik and senior guard Wanye Green. Coach, an opening statement about tonight's game, and then we'll open it for questions.
Well, I thought, I saw two teams just battling it out. I thought it was a great college basketball game. I have so much respect for Mark Schmidt and what he does here. It's just, his kids play their hearts out. They were the toughest team on the floor. I thought in the first half. I felt like in the second half, you can ask Wanye, our battle cry at halftime was, if we're not tough, we might as well just stay in the locker room here. And I thought in the second half we matched their toughness. I thought at times maybe even exceeded it. I thought that was a difference. And number one wasn't going to let us lose. So he just, we just knew him and his counterpart there. We're not going to let us lose. So tough to get road wins. Even tougher to get Atlanta 10 road wins. Even tougher to get Atlanta 10 road wins in Olean. They got a great following. And this is great. The kids aren't even here. It was a great atmosphere. So, good win for the Pride.
Questions?
Joe, 16-1 run ultimately is what allowed you guys to pull away. What did you do? A lot of easy buckets. Look like simple, fundamental, pick, roll, pass, bucket. Is that?
We gave the ball number one. That's what we did. We gave the ball to Wanye, and we were just talking about that on the way over here. Like I said, we'll just keep mixing it up, give him some different looks, give the defense some different looks with where he has the ball and who might set a screen, who might not set a screen, and just I've always believed you can let the players play. And when you have one special like Wanye Green, you got to just let him play. And it's I've said all the time, he's a fabulous basketball player, and I think he's an elite passer. So they still, what do you have, 9? How many assists do you have? 9? One more. Somebody missed a layup? Somebody probably missed a layup. So.
Is it fun for you to be back down here for both of you, really? I mean, I know you're joking with the crowd a little bit there when Andrew was getting on you or telling you to cool it.
Well, when you agree, it's the best I've ever been. I'm usually worse than that. So.
People around me, I know you're kind of looking my way, but there are other people shaking their head. Yeah, they know you.
That's right.
They know you too. So.
Well, I got to admit, when I looked at our schedule this year, I saw Canisius and Bonaventure on there. They had a little bit of a brain freeze right there. It was going back in time a bit, but it's fun when you're in a good college basketball atmosphere, and I have 15 years of reasons to have a great respect for this program and the people here and what they do. So it wasn't. Those people that say, "Oh, just another game." I'd be lying if I said it was. It was fun to get back here.
Wanye, how about you? I don't know how many of these guys you would know or remember.
I don't remember. I think all the guys that I remember, they all left. But I love it there. I just hate the weather. It's the only thing I don't know. I love it there.
You guys, you went with Joe, a couple of years ago, and you haven't been back since. What was it about him that, you wanted to play for him? You had 3 guys that wanted to be with him.
He put the ball in my hands and just, let me work. So, whatever I want to do, he has trust in me. So I think let's set it up.
And that goes back to Niagara, right? You understood each other. You don't have to speak to communicate, kind of thing.
Something like that.
I wish he'd talk more. I wish he'd run the timeouts. It'd be fine with me.
Is there any way, when you saw, what he's doing at the end of the game, and he's sitting right next to you, so I know you're, it's a little awkward, but he's rotating guys in and out. And he's trying to he's squeezing every possession that he can out of whatever he can. Just common practice for you? I don't know how you put a measure on how many possessions he won that way. I don't know if there is a way to do it. There's so much instinct involved.
I'm not sure. I just go out on the court and just do my best for him.
Is that accurate? A lot of it, you're coaching, you're building that off experience, instinct.
Well, you're hitting the nail on the head at so many different levels. The relationship we have is special. It's why you coach. It's why, and it's the only thing wrong with being a college coach because you only get these guys for 4 seasons of playing. But you're hitting the nail on all the levels. We have a unique relationship, and it's, he's why you coach. People like Wanye Green, and you see him as a player, but as a person, he's an even better person. But the trust. There's some of the words that came up here: the trust, the belief in each other, the understanding of each other, the communication. It's what we try to do as coaches, and when we fail, it's because we don't communicate enough. We don't let players know we trust them enough, or they don't understand what you're doing. So, and Wanye nails it on every level. He's, his basketball IQ is just, off the charts. It's slightly higher than his GPA. It's basketball, but I mean, really, it's so it's just fun. I mean, you can do anything with him out there because you know he's going to understand right away, and then he's going to execute.
You were kidding about Tanksley, by the way. He developed a nice perimeter game that I didn't know existed before.
He really did. I
He
mean,
gets it off much quicker and it's much smoother than what I remember.
He's like I said, like I told you on the phone. It's if anything, he fell in love with that three a little bit too much. So.
Down at the end of the game, though, Joe, I see Green, Tanksley, Nichols misses 2 free throws. Green, Tanksley, Green, Tanksley, Green.
Mark.
So you're saying we should have let Nichols have the ball, right? I understand. Yeah, remind me about that.
I'm saying that two of the former Niagara guys and guys that you trust, again, were the ones who come up in the end.
Yeah, they're the guys. You know, they're the guys. I'm not the smartest guy, we're not the dumbest either. Get the ball to the guys who are going to help you win.
Mark.
Coach, you get this win with a lot of 2-pointers that you hit. You guys always have, rely on the three because, you have the shooters. Is it good to get a win like this where you can play the inside game well?
Yeah, no doubt. And one of the things I think you're saying is that Rokas had a great game. He really did. I mean, for him to, what do you have? How many points he had?
12 and 7.
12 and 7. I mean, we're running him in and out. And so him and Malik scored around the basket. I thought we were tough around the basket. And yeah, we just can't. One of the things we have to be careful is not just shooting threes.
How far does a road win like this go? Again, the conference, I mean, you were no field goals the last 4 minutes, but you hit the free throws and even had some 5-second calls where you overcome those.
Yeah.
How far does that go? I mean, going in long-term season.
Yeah, you can believe in yourselves all you want, but you have to have a reason to believe in yourselves. And I mean, you're making a good point too, because it's an unfortunate reminder that we didn't do well down the stretch on the last game. We blew a 7-point lead with 1:50 to go. And so we did it this time. So now we believed in ourselves, but after that last game, we got a little shaky at the end, and now we have a reason to believe in ourselves.